She's prestige. She's modern. She's traditional. She's magnificent. She's beautiful. She's 40 and fabulous Naija.
Begins at 40, yet a full of 40 is full forever. 40 no fi be the barrier. You never late to start your career. If you don't make am for 20, you go fi make am for 30. If you don't make am for 30, you go fi make am for 40. Make sure you live before you die, because you only live once. Whenever you wake up is a morning. You've been used and abused and refused. Pick up yourself. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
What is the opposite of forget? Remember. What is the opposite of forget? Remember. And the minute we forget our purpose that we came here for, what do you know what we have remembered? We have reminded our failures. The opposite of success is what? We came here for success, right? The minute you forget your purpose, you have reminded your failure. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. The Bible says in those days was King Hezekiah sick. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. One of my favorite stories in the Bible. During the days of King Hezekiah, there was a prophet called Prophet Isaiah. King Hezekiah was sick unto death. You know, sometimes we prophesy positive, we prophesy negative. It is not for you to tell why that prophecy came.
If you want to pray in your own quiet time, pray. Everybody has the right. Maybe once in a while, we can all gather to pray. Like this morning, she was saying she wants to do 10 o'clock prayer. You know, that, and everybody must accept it. I just pump into the kitchen. I challenge her. I say, she don't use that word that everybody must use it. He said, because she is the house captain, everybody must obey what she wants. I said, no, Fabrice, you don't do things like that. You don't say no later. When the way I react, not say no later. No, it's not like that. It's not the way she put it. I said no. If you want to pray, you can pray. You can ask anybody that is willing to join. You don't make it like a general, it's a compulsory thing that you must come and pray. She said no, she must do her prayer whenever she want to as a captain. So anybody that is the captain can have the right to do things and all that. I said okay. Even when they later did the prayer, I was lying down. When they were shouting, I didn't even say anything. Because I find it funny that every time you want to come and use your prayer to be disturbing other people, I pray in my quiet time. I'm this person who believes so much in God. So, but you don't make it obvious.
Proverbs 21 verse 2 says, every way of a man is right in his eyes, but the Lord ponders the heart. So I would say that if I want to just look at it, man, the ways of man, I would say pretty much well, I'm going along, getting along with everybody, but they may not see it that way coming from the other side. But to me, I would say, oh, I'm cool, I'm good, because there's bound to be arguments, there's bound to be misunderstanding, there's bound to offend somebody, and we're bound to pick offense as well. But being a spiritual person, the Bible says both the offender and the one that takes offense is committing a sin. So I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, my relationship is perfect. But for me, I think I'm doing great. I think I'm getting along as much as possible, with especially the things we share, the kitchen, the bathrooms and everything. And if that is all okay, then my little space of my bed, which is to me, then I can manage that. So I'm getting pretty well. Little misunderstanding here and there, which is almost normal. At 50 years, I think it's almost normal. Amen. Love you all, love you all, love you all, love you all, love you all. Youngest mama, guitarist. You try, love me so. Balam. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
I beg, I dey look for my nails, oh.
Your nails fall.
My nails fall, oh. No use my behavior, carry my nails throw for dustbin, oh.
I know hear your voice as you say amen. Now you wake up.
Come dey make me dey laugh. What's that?
Youngest mama. Fabulous we. Fabulous.
Anybody never take now. Everybody now they keep here since.
How do you understand?
My nails are falling.
If we see it, we'll pick
Please
it.
let me pick it and keep it.
Yes, so that you got meat back. Abi?
I don't
beg. After this kind of preaching, I need mineral. Are you kidding? Virtue has come out. Oh, it is a joke.
40 and fabulous Naija.
But even when Usher started dancing, they said it's Michael Jackson.
No. Usher took
Michael
from
Jackson,
Michael Jackson.
yes.
That's why when they did anniversary for Michael Jackson, Usher came in to play. Usher performed like Michael Jackson on stage, where people begin cry. You understand? Just like say Michael Jackson spirit possessed the body of Usher.
Meet the intentional women of 40 and Fabulous Naija.
Begins at 40, yet a full of 40 is full forever. 40 no fi be the barrier. You never late to start your career. If you no make am for 20, you go fi make am for 30. If you no make am for 30, you go fi make am for 40.
People wey don't get money.
If na for that man,
Guys, I don't know
DJ. You see, most times we're asking God for money. He gives us shoes, he gives us.
So you think, what did they tell me, Sandra? So you feel say, I don't know those kind of people. That guy, when I come from an house, I say, come, you know what thing?
Because he knows that that man want to buy house and
No, it's just my friend.
I get the rent. And it's not just money. It's holding
Wait,
If you look at that, I know it's not too much.
Wait, look at that something. 2 years back.
There's no way we're going to make
she has that
2
money.
years back.
No. It's when she has all that money.
When I first met her, I was so broke. I don't get anything. I don't dey broke down to my lowest level. Then when the person called carry me go introduce me to the man. That night, around after 11, the man no give us money, no give us anything. Just say I will call you. Around after 11, I got a call from this man. He said, "Are you sleeping?" I said, "No, sir, I'm not sleeping, not yet." He said, "Okay." He said, exactly. He said,
from today that you've met me, he said, consider all, I'm not going to ever forget that man voice. He said, consider all your problems solved. Hey, I never hold for like that. I see that Papa G, they look at you. See, I say, yes, sir. I say, yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I say, God bless you, sir. The man say, don't worry, tomorrow, come to my office. When I first got the man office, the man say, how much is your rent? When I look, my rent, I have to increase my rent because they don't tell me say consider your problem. Like I increase my rent. And they tell you that time my rent na 300. I tell us my rent na 750. He come counter. What did they call it? In PA, they say make I send account. They first they transfer that one. Then I call life and I say me and my friend would they go excursion for Dubai. He say how much? Nah, I make her they chop because na big baby because when they see you. Before you go expire, make a, so now the thing, if to tell that man now will give us, will give me a number that day. You don't even know the arrangement. Prophetess, you know the arrangement I make with that man. And they tell you, I finish arrangement, the man they doff cap. Now because that why the man don't chase you now because you don't do the arrangement. If you
when
don't
you
arrangement,
some places, you know can't believe the man can give you 10 million cash.
The man they doff cap. Prophetess,
She's joking.
when I not be like that. You make the arrangement. You can't yourself well.
Wait, go enter us.
My sister.
And you know the way she dey talk am.
Prophetess dey shock.
God
Prophetess dey for bathroom dey hear when I dey wake
can
up.
choose
Prophetess carry stuff for body come out like you say, hey, na if you see the
God can
arrangement.
choose to humble her.
Yes.
That way she say, I no woman, go turn the condition wey be
Better
say,
man.
you never see better man.
You never see better man.
He go straight.
Ah.
He dey carry like a young
And they tell you go straight by force. And they tell you.
Honey, what do you want to
And they
say?
tell you. Not true now. Not true.
She go go for different weapons. You know that people dey cook, you dey prefer to carry pistol.
That's love. Don't kill me with that.
Love
Love don't kill me when they make me the pants.
Anybody if you
Love,
come, if you
because
come
it-
visit am, if you come visit am,
that the man open
pull your
change
way.
your
If you early morning you
orientation.
dey bed, you go see
It's not love. You might not even fall in love with
breakfast
the
in
man.
bed.
Yes.
You might not fall in love
Yes.
with that person.
Babe,
It's true now.
e get things wey that guy fit do her wey she go fall in love. Every
And
momo,
they even dey
he
dey
go
say-
spoil you. Wait,
And
and
then
na
they
the
feel
money
say
now.
the money dey for man hand. The way
Money
wey
go
dey
join
hate
now.
And
She dey say she don't like man.
Me,
She
for
go
my
go
life,
get
I never
police.
settle for
dey for
less.
woman.
I'm always going higher.
They don't feel like that.
No, I would never in my life settle for less from any man. You go say you want they give me 500,000, give me 1 million. What you want capital for my life? What you want do for my life? When my mate they buy house, I never buy house. I never buy anything.
Not be your name.
Thank you, my love. I know say you go find
I
my
don Lagos. I take.
monkey say I be.
I dey cause
You know I love you, my bororo.
So you were saying something.
So
Continue.
you don't understand. I don't put myself because in this life we've all been through that thing. Even if you are born again, you'll be praying that people you want around you should be people that can bless you.
Yes.
Not people that you will be the one out of your own little one to be blessing. You want people around you to be a blessing.
No, of course, because as you dey like this, once
What are you
not
saying?
just born again, even
When
as a
my
pastor
boyfriend
that
broke
you
my
are,
heart,
now people around
I
you,
want to
even
die.
if you have your money, because
You know
when you
what
pray
it
for
is?
people, God
As
answers
big
the
as
prayers.
his house was,
People around you supposed to
this
dey
guy
sow
left
seed
me
now.
in his house
They
for
go leave
1
you as a
month.
prophetess, go sow seed for another
And he
place.
stay inside Lekki.
Eh,
They tell me
prophetess.
say they travel, go first time.
No, just the ask now.
But the thing wey she dey talk different. She dey say.
Now one of my friends come tell me say I see your guy car now.
Okay, that's what she's talking about.
Settle for.
Less, like when you are in a relationship where they give you 1 million, you go can't go for 300,000. No, that's not, it's wrong.
House for me.
We should go higher, him higher.
Today
Yeah.
is regretting.
No, so now which I talk for class that day. I
He's
was
regretting
aiming
his
lower,
life.
and then I
I don't
realized
settle
that.
for less.
God
If you
no
cannot
place
give
lower
me
for me.
good
Let me
money,
dey
Yeah.
place myself
can
lower.
never
Yeah, for you wanted to settle for.
Don't
I
dress
think
your bed.
you wanted to settle for medium class. Meanwhile, you are not in that medium class. You are in first class.
I don't know.
You were in you are created to be in first class, not middle
I was
class.
created for that, but for me, with my human mind, I just feel say, love has no class. I didn't know that God wired me for a special class. I was demoting myself.
Mama, if you bring out yourself, better men will rush you and change your orientation, change your life, change your skin, change your everything.
Now, waiting Mama G need a man
What
that
are
will
you saying?
change her
No,
orientation. When
It's about the way you carry
when you no go
yourself,
even
when they
think
see
say,
you.
man, they like this.
What are
Because
you saying?
for you not to want man, is not.
It doesn't tell well.
So the place where I did now, people me and them they drink beer. Are you joking? Now you say the place where me I did now, people me and them they drink beer.
Yes, that's why you need to see better people.
You think say how job I need to see better people? I don't know if I want to find better people. I don't know where better people dey.
No, but
everybody wey
dey understand. No be correct.
They make money.
No be correct thing.
Now by the brain that they take make money. You must have a man that is supporting you.
Life, they say, begins at 40. And women in their 40s are only just beginning to blossom. 40 and Fabulous reality TV show. One house, 10 women, 60 days. 10 complete strangers from all across Nigeria would live together in one house to learn the secrets of building a great nation through arts, crafts, and business development. With no links to the outside world, it's gonna be challenging. So who's gonna break? Who's gonna get evicted? And who would win the ultimate prize of 10 million naira and a brand new car? It starts on the 25th of June 2022. It's reality TV like never before.
So today we're going to delve in a little bit into the home fashion, and then I'll take 1 or 2 questions, and then we'll go out there and we'll get our hands messed up a little with wood work, and then we'll do some upholstery. We'll come back in here, set up what we have made, put a little decor pieces in it, and then applaud ourselves because we're going to all do it together. Yeah. Wow. So again, let me introduce myself, not just as Fabada. My name is Ofoma Adeze Ifoma. I am an entrepreneur and I am stupidly passionate about interior design. I tell people I'm possessed with the spirit of interior because this is all I have done for 17 years. Wow. So I incorporated Lorraine Creation, the interior design outfit that I run, in 2005 with the CAC. So we have actually been in existence since September 17th, 2005. I enrolled for interior school. So I enrolled different courses in Nigeria, took a few courses online, and then enrolled with an interior design institute in Australia, where I got certified as a professional interior designer. Wow. And I took some courses in architecture because it goes hand in hand, but I didn't do, I'm not an architect. Yes. So for us at Lorraine Creation, our basic core value and USP is to produce furniture that is stylish yet functional. She's a designer, she's a fashionista, she's a designer. Imagine making a slim fit, something that is for a princess for me. It wouldn't fit. It is stylish, but is it functional? No, it's not functional. So that's what we do at Lorraine Creation. I basically got my hands dirty because I like the practical aspect. So along the line, I had to learn carpentry. I didn't need to go to school because I had people working for me, and so I started serving them. Give me nail, give me hammer. That was what I was doing until I learned carpentry, learned furniture, learned spraying, but not very good at spraying. I had to learn how to, so that was the first thing I learned around 2004, 5, thereabout. So basically, there are 7 elements in interior design. You might want to put this down. Trust me, you will go back to it later. So we have 7 basic elements of interior design. So number 1 would be color. Color, pink, blue, purple, red, orange, maroon, teal, sea green, yellow. 2 will be form. You can put shape in bracket or form. Form, like form, F-O-R-M, form. 3 will be space. Yes, You're imagining space, yes, so we'll get to that. Then you have texture. Texture. Some fabrics are thick, some are light. Okay. Then we have pattern. Zebra, floral, stripe, you know, what have you. Then we have lines, line, you know, the line, you know, lines, L-I-N-E-S, lines. And then you have lights.
Light.
Yes, lights, the lights, lighting up the place, yes. So let's talk about color. Quick, color psychology. So when you want to design a space, the first thing that should come to mind is you should be designing your space for you. Trend is wonderful, to be trendy. Oh, what is in vogue now is this. What is in vogue? How about you? What is that makes you happy? So what colors would you want to use in your bedroom? That should be the thought. In your living room, that should be the thought. Do you have kids? How old are they? So that's why color is an important factor. Because with colors, you can manipulate an ambience. You can manipulate an ambience to make it feel cozy. This is one of it. If you had this color in this entire space, when you walk in, you will be soaked in because you don't have a lot of light colors. So that's what color does for you. Green, for instance, is serene. Very serene. Light blues, lavender, those colors make you, that's why when you go to the spa, notice when you walk into the spa, you see the kind of colors you have in the spa. Next time you walk into a hotel room, you say, oh, I went to the hotel, I slept. The color, they manipulated the ambience with the color. There is no blue, red, green. It's always cool.
Yeah.
What colors do you see in the hotel?
You see white.
White.
Yeah.
Brown, gray.
Gray.
Yes. Relaxing. That's the whole thing about, you know, that's why it's a basic element in interior design. Then we go to form. You can use your form in manipulating whether the place looks big or small. This table, for instance, would be nice. It works here, it can work in an office. But there is a design you bring when it's circle. It makes it look more casual because of the shape. Another is the size. So these things we use in balance in interior. Then you have space. You said, yes. Imagine the space. How someone was able to manipulate this space to have 10 beds in it. Have you ever thought of it? Ordinarily, when you walk in, you say, no, this place is too small. But the space, use of space, was manipulated to have a sitting area. This is one sectional sitting. That's another section sitting. Then you have somewhere. So when you manipulate your space, in one living room, you can have 2 or 3 sections where guests come in, the kids are in one place, you and your friend, you're chit-chatting in one place, the men are playing games in another place. So most clients will say, oh no, when I move into my personal house, I will design it like that. Why procrastinate your enjoyment to the future? When you have a professional handle your present space, you're going to be able to interpret it to fit whatever it is that you want. So that's what space does for you in interior. Then you have texture. Touch the table. Touch the table. It's rough. When you look at it, it feels that this is natural wood, right? Then the texture really makes it look like wood. Textures help to deepen an ambience. This has texture. It helps to either create a cozy effect, any effect. Sometimes when your space is small, most times I use shiny pieces when the space is small. I use shiny table, metallic, When the light, the beam of light falls on it, it enhances it and it makes it feel like the space is bigger. It's manipulation with texture. Then you have patterns. You have the zebra, you have the floral, you have florals, you have plain, you have different kinds of patterns in interior. Then you have lines, checks, lines. In fact, the first day I learned that line, I was waiting for my lecturer to come and explain to me how line want to help my life when I'm furnishing. But you'll be amazed. Vertical lines tend to make your space look higher. When they are horizontal, they give a different effect. When you have things that are circular, they look played down and playful. So when I go to design a space and they are complaining the headroom is low, simple. I could use curtains that have stripes. Pull it to the end. It tends to form a pillar to the right and pillar to the left. So when you sit down, it already looks like it's an illusion that the space is higher. No, it's the same space. That's why they are called basic elements in interior. So these are what we do. And then the last but not the least, light. No matter how beautiful a space is, poor lighting just yakpas, as in really yakpas the whole thing. Most times, people take lights for granted. For me, most spaces that I do, you can just tell me to make a chair for you. I will alter your electricals because I know that no matter how beautiful that chair is, that bed is, if the lighting is not going to be able to create the right ambience, then you've wasted your time. That's why you have spotlights, you have chandeliers, you have standing lights, you have table lights. What are the basic tasks for this light? There are different lights. You have tax lights. If you go to your kitchen, the cabinet, you have lights under. Tax, when you're cutting, you can see. Your mirror, when you're doing your makeup, you need proper lights, tax light. When you're reading, your reading table, either is on the wall, tax light. Then you have the ambient light, the general lighting. And then you have your accent light. Look at this beautiful painting on the wall. See the effect of the light. Casting light on it makes the beauty of the art more pronounced. The light here, if you remove this light, this painting will not be as beautiful as it is. So that is what lighting does for you in interior. So these are just the basic things in interior. You have a lot of other things, but of course time will not permit us. Please, 2 questions on what we have just learned, and then we'll do the practical. 2 questions.
I just need more light of, just tell me more about this pattern. You mentioned pattern. I just want to know what pattern is about.
Okay. Patterns. You have the rug here now is a particular pattern. Imagine if this wasn't a small piece, it would be a big contradiction to this one. But you see, pairing it up with another pattern there, the chair you're sitting on, but that is a tinier pattern, so it helps absorb each other. That way, every piece in a space shines and stands out for itself. You have this table. Now, let me show you. See the rug. You have black, you have white, you have gray. See how they have combined it. You have a light gray here. You have black there. You have a wood finish that is like orange that goes with the chair. That's how you come about this beautiful piece. So most times you walk into a space, you're like, wow, this is beautiful. It's not that your house cannot be that beautiful. It's how you drag in these elements. And there is another thing we do in interior, rhythm. If you check around the space, there is a rhythm. You can either use color for reading. You can also use pattern for reading. If I decide to use the pattern on this for reading, for instance, If you watch these flowers here, they are already looking like what's on the floor. So even if every other thing doesn't go in this room, when you walk into the space, your eye connects this to this. And maybe a throw pillow that is not the same color but similar pattern. It has a way of tying your interior together and giving you a seamless, piece. And when you walk in, it's called cohesion. When something is, coherent, all infused together, or we use the word marriage, that there is a good marriage between every piece. So you can use pattern to have a rhythm in your interior. All right. So, any other? So we can move to the practical. Yes. All right, let's go. Okay, so before we go, I want us to make a coffee table. We're going to be doing a quick coffee table. We're going to try to make two. One with wood, one with upholstery. So some of the things are already prepared down because we don't have a factory here to cut wood, but most of them will have to do with our hands. So with what we have learned, if we're going to be making a coffee table with upholstery, what fabric should we use with what we have learned now? So we have this, we have that. This is for bath. So you can come and tell me what fabric with what we have learned would you prefer that we use to make a coffee table?
I think the brown one, yeah.
I will like this one.
Yes.
On a coffee table, yes, that will be in this space. Yes. Okay, so you hold it. You chose this one. Yes. Okay, please, can you stay like this? Why did you choose this one? Mama G? You love it. Okay. Which one would you like?
Lilac.
The lilac. Women like lilac, especially fair, beautiful women. Okay, hold it. You will tell me why you like it. Okay.
I'll go with the yellow.
You will go with the yellow. Yeah. Okay. What will you pick? If it's any of the ones they have in their hands, or if it's a color that is not here, tell me. Yes, for a coffee table that will be upholstery. Okay, beautiful. What color would you go with?
For coffee table.
Yes. You go with this. What color would you go with?
I prefer this.
You prefer this. Okay. Now, with what we have learned, this is pattern. This is pattern. Now, imagine this on this floor. Does it look nice? No. Does it look nice? Yes. It looks nice.
Yes. Because of this.
Yes.
No. Watch very well.
Look nice.
The pattern, it will be all contradictory. To be also busy and, looking upside down. You understand now, right? But if we had a plain color of this on the floor, then you can play in this. Or if you had a plain coffee brown or even black, but this is already busy. You don't want to get in another busy material. Now, remember I said women love purple. Yeah. Most times it's not about just what you love. It's about looking at the end product. Yeah. How will it look when it is finished? Yeah. This is a beautiful fabric, yes, but how would it go?
No, it did not go with this.
Beautiful, so we'll have to step it aside. Does it go with this?
No. Yes.
Yes, it goes with this. The patterns are similar. But don't forget, the rug is a major feature in the space. So whenever you're doing any space, especially if it's not a brand new interior space, you have to consider the already existing furniture and pieces you have. Okay, let me have this. Will this work?
Yes.
Yes, this will be very beautiful. This will work. Okay. Will this work?
Yes. For the rock.
For the scent coffee table.
Yes.
Will this work? Okay, ladies, let's go with this. All right, so let's go and make a table.
Should I help you with this?
No, okay, these are our decor pieces. You can go with this and this.
Okay.
And okay, so we'll leave this here and we'll come back and we'll continue. So we'll do our classes in 2 parts. No, you I don't think you need your book. Yes. No, this way, outside. Thank you, ladies. It was a beautiful class. So we're going to go quickly to do some dirty carpentry work, girls.
Meet the intentional women of 40 and fabulous Naija.
Life begins at 40, yet a full of 40 is full forever. 40 no fi be the barrier. You never late to start your career. If you don't make am for 20, you go fi make am for 30. If you don't make am for 30, you go fi make am for 40.
It's going to be a coffee table. We're going to make one to be with top surface and another one with upholstery. So basically, we have the board, one to stay up, one to stay down. And then we need to make a base. So to make the base, we need to make connections on the base.
Oh baby, I don't be lying and you got me waiting. I want you now, don't keep me waiting. I say, someone please call 911. I'ma get see your body on the dancing floor. Somebody say, someone please call 911. See, girl, your back can be like a shooting gun. See, let me take you back to the place I come from. Girl, you do me one kind, I'ma do me one kind. Your body do me one kind, you dey do me one. Baby, do me one kind, you dey do me one kind. When I see your sexy smile, oh baby, do me one kind, you dey do me one kind. Do me one kind, you dey do me one kind. Your body do me one kind, you dey do me one kind. The time I see you smile, see, girl, I want to
40 and fabulous Naija.
Now, I maybe one of my daughters will be exactly like her.
And I like it.
I love it.
And I like it. Hey, don't be smart, you know. For your mind now. For your mind now.
Yes.
For your mind now.
I don't put water for fire for you people that want to make your own. So I'm the youngest mama.
You do better.
No, I go do better. I go do better. I go better for you. No. We're not begging for you, bro.
Youngest mama.
Then we have to go back again.
So me, let's water.
Yeah.
Oh, just keep on there.
After me.
See you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
After me, and I like it.
And I like it.
You see the iron one?
The iron weight can go to
And I like it.
Yes.
We are not pour spit inside the soup. Oh. No, I not chop. Oh.
And I like it.
I don't talk on top of the soup. Oh. No, I not chop. I beg. You all they do. Me there, I don't see. I beg.
Thank you, Father.
This is your youngest mama.
That was
Just imagine,
wonderful.
who here say told that? Just say we dey talk about somebody.
Okay, how many people is eating now?
Finish this thing tonight.
They don't eat it.
They like man. You know, say come they like all
No,
those
it's
yellow
just
fever.
Sandra that doesn't
Those yellow fever where they for road. Hey, they like tomboy.
Tommy. I beg.
I know that I say you like man, but you just do like tomboy.
And I like my mom like this.
It's for you.
I do like baby.
No, just give me no worry. I know the chop out. Just put for me.
We won't lick her. Leave me. Please let me serve mama.
She maybe be petty. And she not petty.
Yeah. Me, I love it pet person because myself I define who go pet me. I swear.
You know, I like petty.
I don't know how to pet.
You know, if I dey
Hey, I dey find no. Me wey be say see, if we dey do drama, they know they go find where they find water because my own eye na water. Just sing song wey be say e just my eye don already dey like I don't dey cry.
Thank you.
I don't dey cry.
like man.
Who they do like man pass for there? It not be you.
And now she remove the thing now.
So when I do your own, so go eat. Yes, Let me see the way you're doing it.
Because the dance
This water is plenty.
That's why. Hell.
Suppose
For princess, you cook for us.
water too plenty.
Yes. Which ingredient they want to do the glass?
I'll bring them another
For
plate.
7 people.
That's why you
No, they carry enough ingredient.
7 people.
You buy enough that.
No, I don't even know.
That big.
water is plenty for 7.
That right. That round fish. That round catfish. You go do am. You use that one. Yes, darling.
Yes.
You do banga soup. Banga soup. But now they talk now. I'll write the ingredients. If they buy them, I'll
This
cook.
Yoruba food.
They'll do banga. What if we take pan the banga now?
Black soup.
Yes, now they use banga now.
Yeah, do black soup and starch.
Okay. Oh, me and not be we no
They use
people
it
we
like
know
that.
they
No,
eat
they
starch.
use it like that.
Put them inside.
No, they eat starch. Na Benin they eat starch. Na pandemic be our own. Benin na they eat starch. We know they eat starch.
Take. Say you're looking for this. Oh, this is from your house.
So you
From your fridge.
yeah, they just bought it for her. They brought it for her.
They use do black soup.
Yes, na. But our place na banga. Na banga. Na banga. No, na banga. We take the cooker.
Okay.
Na banga. Na banga. Na banga. We blend the leaf.
They blend them for engine.
They blend the leaf. Na banga, you pan do the banga, come comot all those things inside there.
Assuming I can.
You come put no be na the leaf make am na.
What do you want to do now?
I want to use the bigger.
Don't carry. See as Sandra carry the eyeglass like professor.
Off it though.
Professor Pitamo.
The thing is that
Ching, 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 ching. They finally bring it and you didn't even. Okay, the egusi self, I even to say na.
it's good.
Okay, the egusi na you even get her.
No.
Okay.
Okay, now this one you brought the
Na
other
this
time.
egusi I see
Ah,
na
now that get
I
am.
don't know na. I didn't say na egusi wey dey. Na make I dey tell Sandra say egusi dey.
I wonder where all those
I
are
don't
plates.
know. That time when they say I don't know na.
That's true. I don't even think.
Eh,
I don't
you
even think
tell
it's
me.
true.
Those single plates.
And I mean they here when they brought it and
Man, you don't tell me.
eh?
When I dey talk of when
No,
I
the thing I dey talk. I said now only me dey here say when they brought it.
but when I dey say see egusi and you no even
I said oh my God.
no na when
I can't think straight. I don't
I
even
no
know.
think straight. When
You
I
show
say
me
see,
but I've forgotten.
why you
Mama
not
I
think
no
straight?
Mama I no go there now. I better cover this thing. You won't fly there.
Wait,
fly
they
around.
don't want ma.
I never want my.
Now you just dey chop Nne biko 1 minute abeg
I
because
want this one.
And
We go chop them together now. We don't expect them since.
Which one they want?
Since.
I just say the stew one warm. Now the meat, now they look for them.
This one, we don't look forward from since last week.
Don't think I'm
My dear.
Don't think I'm. Me too when I don't
Since last week
I don't
we don't look forward.
No, not with the egusi I want na that thing. And that thing I dey do.
Amaji, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You know when someone is hungry, you can't help it. You just feel like putting your hand inside anything.
I'm extremely hungry.
Honestly, I understand though.
Let's say I will go remove this shoe sef. As the food never ready. Can remove this shoe.
Yeah, I'm not eating indomie. I didn't eat indomie. I ate that beans. It's that beans now. No, I'm not eating indomie. You did not.
No be I talk. I not talk now.
It's inside the fridge. You will eat it later now. Yeah, I ate mine.
This how they make I pray make a few time because they now they talk so. Ha.
Which one is all black amala?
Now read amala be this one. Now real one be this original. Yes, that one is Ewura. Yes, this is the. Depending on, you know, some people doesn't like Ewura, that black one. So it's individual, and this is original.
Let me ease myself.
Yes, I'm listening to Yoruba.
I don't know if it be Yoruba.
Ready for it together like this.
Help me. No be small. Oh yeah. You do okay. It's okay.
Life, they say, begins at 40. And women in their 40s are only just beginning to blossom. 40 and Fabulous reality TV show. One house, 10 women, 60 days. 10 complete strangers from all across Nigeria would live together in one house to learn the secrets of building a great nation through arts, crafts, and business development. With no links to the outside world, it's gonna be challenging. So who's gonna break? Who's gonna get evicted? And who would win the ultimate prize of 10 million naira and a brand new car? It starts on the 25th of June 2022. It's reality TV like never before.
Sing 40 and fabulous.
Where's Swaggericious own? Rough map. Take small granite. Please. Sandy. Now wow, after lesson, they say man not pull my shoe. Now super glue.
I don't know. Now you wear them now.
Don't be comfortable.
My loved one. The woman I love. How?
No, but now some people, if you give them with their bench press, they will not give them with their worst enemy. I'm not like that. No, I'm not saying you. I said some people. We're talking now. I didn't mention your name, did I? Did you hear me say my youngest mama?
You wanted to say Mama G.
See Mama G.
She wanted to call Mama G instead of your. You hear, Lamba? So even you make the mistake. You see?
Mama G, yeah, I'll tell you something. See the kind of life why they live. You see that corona period,
That corona period where everybody dey inside, we know they come outside. Our president for our village meeting, I call her for phone. I tell her, say, Mama, praise God. I don't get any food for my kitchen, no.
I mean, who get this biscuit now? The person bring a match up or?
You know, sir, I just come back from my mother burial. My kitchen dey empty. I don't get anything. She tell me, say, she too. She don't get anything. No. Say, what did remain for her kitchen? Na indomie and small rice. I said, they come make we share them. I enter Okada Fair, go her house. Indomie day, rice day, gesha day, another small thing, egg, everything she put up for leather. You dey hear me? I cannot come back. I call wife, Marvelous Chinyere. She dey Kurudu Barak. I call her, I say, I don't get anything, no. My kitchen don't empty. Oh. She say, oh, yeah, make I come now. At all, something will come out. I come go, she pack rice, full obako sack. She put stockfish. She put everything. Still give me transportation. Make I use come back. That is my life. You understand? You dey hear me, Mama G? That is my real life. Instead of me to call a man, say, I no get something. I get women, I get mommies.
That's what they call you.
I get mommies up and down where I go call. I know they call them. I know they call man. Or make I go open leg for man because of food where I go drop for table for my children. I know they do that mistake. I know they try it. That is me. Won't give you one to make you a fat dog shit. Make it a fat dog shit. Dog shit.
And you will cook egusi soup. And often salad.
Me, as I hear the man, I'm not near the man. I think just open the mouth, talk down, I don't vex. Because this is just best, not me get the matter. Don't get more than just talk from
I'm not lazy. People wait there for dunamis. They know me. Where man does it. I dey say for dunamis. 9 VG. Me and my children will stand till daybreak. Redeem with the sell for redeem camp. Living faith at the hustle for highway. They sell olive oil in handkerchief. We dey do envelope. We dey go cut them. They do envelope.
Now wow, when voting time go reach.
We dey do envelope. Reach envelope 10,000. Carry and go living faith church. Before 9 o'clock, you don't finish.
You know people.
I'm not lazy.
You are popular then.
I know they.
So, which of the dunamis area one?
That dunamis where they from. You know that place where we follow go Mede Max Hospital.
Okay, that Durumi own now.
So you know say before now that place be their headquarters, but that place not be their headquarters again.
Yeah, they go to Airport Road.
So right from that time, and when we dey say 9 VG till daybreak.
But which church do you go to? So anytime these churches have program, you go and sell there.
Yes, if they have program, I dey go sell market for there.
Okay.
You understand? But where they worship na Living Faith Church.
Okay, which one?
Goshen.
Okay.
Na Living Faith I dey worship, I dey go this thing. Go home sef. And then on Saturday morning, I dey go
sanctuary. Okay.
In the afternoon, I dey go decoration in the afternoon.
Saturday. Okay, you're in decoration
because
unit.
Mommy Abioye dey for decoration unit. That's why I enter decoration unit because I dey see her. I dey use the opportunity dey greet her. So Mommy Abioye, she dey for.
Second in command.
So from there, if I dey come back, I enter homestay. Saturday, I dey leave am for God. I go homestay in the evening.
You get one church where I go for Abuja here.
So it's a different church you went to that the pastor was giving you husband. It's not in Living Faith.
That place safe where I dey worship. Now where I dey go prayer.
No, so no be for Living Faith. They won't give you.
No be Living Faith church.
Now where should we go prayer? Now make it be like that.
You dey go prayer.
Now make it be like that.
Now all those prayer things then.
I'm telling you.
I then can deceive somebody. How you go? They go. I think so now. Thank God, sir. That ask this question. Sandy, last time I don't know ask this question. Now all of us go assume say now that Living Faith church.
No, she felt us say not believing faith.
I don't know.
What did I tell you? For Living Faith, I said he gave one man.
No, everybody say he talk say not believing faith. So not even bother to talk. They say you don't talk, I'm already, so not bother. Some things just say very funny. Things so people don't see. People don't see things. And nothing pay me pass if I go ministry. They come begin say, pay money to do this one. Pay money to. I don't come up for that. I need near there again. This yes now because the money thing comes from your heart. Sowing of seeds now you the thing will come out from your heart. I don't go church. They say if you can sow 50,000. Wait, ma, I tell you, you know as I take no heed at Dokubo. I go stand for my church for 30,000. In fact, I didn't stand because I was just seated on my own. Holy Spirit moved me to get up. And this is what they tell you now. 2001. That 30,000 I no get them for bank. I no get them for house. Nowhere I get them. I was moved to go and put 30,000 naira. I first hear 50,000. I won't stand up. I can't ask myself, you something they do you. Where you get 50,000? What?
How much you need me?
Really?
I'm just thinking about when she was 16.
When she was younger.
No, but she's right now. Me, self, I know so when I was younger, I find now. I find well, because the girl first way can't look my pictures for her. Okay.
When you were like 16. If not, I just wanted to
Okay, no, I find. I find. No, I find no. So like I was saying, now I hear 50,000, I won't stand up. I can't ask myself, where you get 50,000, you won't stand up. Now this thing make me know he that Dokubo, this testimony, why they give on us so. If you ask me who I go ask.
Exactly, you wait to ask for the answer.
Who me I go ask. So after they can't talk like that now, you can't reach 30,000 naira. I don't even know how I take stand up for the seat. Go stand, but I only remember the prayer of that man. If I see the pastor today, I don't know his name. I cannot recognize his face, but I remember his prayers. The man said one word. He said, "Oh Lord, if I standing before you in this altar, if I am called by you, provide the money for these ones to come and give to you." Now to build the church, to build up the church. So the man now said, provide for these ones. I can't say amen. I can't go house. I can't look, now time don't they reach, I never see 1 naira. I can't begin talk to God. I say, God. But because I believe, it's my belief that made me to go out of my seat. So Lord, please provide the money. I can't pray that prayer. One day, the first time I heard from God, God is my living witness because I can't come and stand here. I begin to tell you, say I heard from God when I know hear from God. I do on top of Okada for Rumigbo Junction. Now there I hear my name. God now called me by my name. He said, Gloria, if I give you this money, what will you do with it? That was what I heard. You know the next thing, my mouth began run like typewriter. I said, if you give me this money, I'll redeem my vow. Then I heard another word. The voice just came and said, redeem your vow and watch me move. Which of you go fail that kind of thing? If you hear this kind of thing, can you fail that vow? I tell you what happen. I work for Lebanese man as a PRO. Now me sell Carol phone where she bring for Singapore. I can't go sell for my oga. I work for Lebanese. And now the story I still there. I never deviate. Now the same story I still there. I'm telling you. From Singapore. No, you come Nigeria. You did Nigeria. Now that period now where Julie self did now where you connect Julie to Matthias.
I can't visit Nigeria.
Yes, you come visit.
I was still living in Holland.
Yes, now Holland he did that time, so you come visiting. So she come from Singapore. My friend, I just go her house. So one spirit just the time he say go visit her. When I go there, she carry phones come. So she just come back. Now I say make I carry one go help you sell. I first desired the phone, but now 50,000 naira. I say where me I go get 50,000 buy this phone. I come to her say I go sell for my oga she gree. I carry this phone go sell for my oga Lebanese guy where they work for. And they do PRO for her. So you can't help as I go give her, he look the phone. He say what's this? He say this is phone. I say yes, it's phone. Now Motorola V100, that be the name of that phone. Where Usher use for, you remind me of the girl. But Usher own a V101 because now black.
40 is full forever. 40 no fi be the barrier. You never late to start your career. If you don't make am for 20, you go fi make am for 30.